Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. Today we got the San Diego Toreros traveling to take on the NCAA State Aggies, who are 1-0 on the season. The Toreros are 1-0 as well, and Toreros heavy favorites in the Discord. Pick them 25 votes to 1 to win this ball game. Now the Aggies, they are without their star defensive tackle. He is injured for this ball game. And I did get a chance to speak with head coach Jack Brown about their last game and this upcoming game. And here he says, man, nothing is more exciting than winning your first game of the season. Doesn't matter who it is against, but when it's against your crosstown rival, who many thought would win, it's that much better. There, of course, are some things we need to improve upon. 5 sacks is not something you could ignore. But I told our guys to first and foremost celebrate this win now as we head across country. I'm excited to see what happens, even against a weaker team like NCAA, but we cannot look over this one. As a Michigan fan, I know well enough to never overlook an opponent and write them off. So, true words right there from head coach Jack Brown. Never underestimate your opponents, because you can win on any given Saturday here in the FCS Dynasty. Let's get into it here, and there's Riley Porter with a nice catch on the sideline, and the Toreros off to a great start right now as Robbie Ballard carries a couple defenders here inside the 20-yard line. Fantastic run for him. Almost 2,000 rushing yards for the sophomore halfback. Here's his brother Darryl looking to throw right side. It's caught by Doug Lay inside the 5-yard line. Now Doug Lay, he's got 4 catches now in the season, and there is Bo Davis, the 4-star freshman fullback, with his first career touchdown run. And the Aggies actually go 3 and out here, but Robbie Ballard puts it on the turf, and it's recovered by the Aggies. Oh my, what a turn of events here, and the Aggies now with a little bit of momentum here at home. They hand it off to Bennett up the middle, makes a man miss in the open field. Bennett breaking tackles, Bennett is gone. Oh my goodness, he ran over both safeties at the same time. Dylan Tong and DeMarcus Green out there, and they didn't stand a chance. They got run smooth over. DJ Payne out there trying to chase him down. That's not going to happen. It's all tied up now, 7 apiece here in the second quarter. And here is Robbie Ballard bouncing out right side, picks up 7 or 8 yards. He's got 48 yards here today. 2 rushing touchdowns on the season for him coming into the game. He's got his 3rd already here, and he does not get the first down. So the Aggies, with quite a bit of momentum here, looking to take the lead now. Here's Bennett up the middle, but Dylan Tong strips the football, and it's recovered by the offense. 2nd down and 9. Bennett toss play right side. He is dropped by Rob Roy, and they're going to flag him for personal foul face mask. So instead of 3rd and 7, it's now 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Wheeler on the option in the open field. Wheeler's got some wheels inside the 30, inside the 20, and pushed out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Should have been a touchdown. Ran out of field. Wheeler again on the option, runs a man over. He's got another 1st down, and tack on some more yardage here for the face mask penalty. And that was on Moody, the freshman cornerback. And the Aggies looking to score here, and they do! Johnson in the back corner for the touchdown. And the Aggies are going to take the lead 14-7 in front of a raucous crowd here in North Carolina. San Diego goes 3 and out, and here is Bennett making a couple guys miss, getting into Torero territory. He's got 76 yards today with a touchdown. They'll give it off to him again. He's in the open field, and DeMarcus Green chases him down at the 20-yard line, saving a touchdown. Bennett now with 99 yards today. And they're looking to take a 2-score lead. Here we go, Bennett again, counter play, breaks it back to the inside and picks up a 1st down, making it 1st down and goal from the 9-yard line. And they just keep on moving them chains. 3rd down and goal. Wheeler to the end zone, and it's dropped. Should have been a touchdown off the hands of number 18. And he is very upset with himself. So instead of a touchdown, the Aggies settle for a field goal, and that is good. 17-7. NCAA State on top of the 1-0 San Diego Toreros. Both of these squads looking for their 2nd win of the season. And we are now in the 3rd quarter already. Wheeler's going to be sacked for a big loss here. That was a humongous loss, and he never even saw the defender. Play action did not work on that one. So the Aggies go 3 and out. Toreros back on offense. This game is moving by very quickly, and this pass is incomplete, dropped. So now the Aggies are back on offense. Just a lot of 3 and outs today. And here's a pick. Dylan Tong has it. And that is going to be Dylan Tong's 3rd interception of the season. He had a pick 6 in the first game of the year against San Diego State. Can the Toreros capitalize on that? Could they get some points on the board? Darrell Ballard to throw it deep, right side. It's picked off by Washington. And Riley Porter tracks him down at the 15-yard line. That is Ballard's 3rd pick of the season. Courtney Washington has injured his elbow on the play. That'll be a big loss for this secondary. Aggies 3rd down and 4. Bennett gets a carry, and he's got the first down, falling forward. Too easy right now. 8 first downs for the Aggies, only 5 for San Diego. Now 2nd down and 6. Bennett, another carry. Bennett in the open field, and he might take this all the way. Price giving chase inside the 20, and Bennett is gone again. They have no answer for this running back right now, and their offense is doing terrible as well, so they just can't win. And they finally get Riley Porter deep downfield at the 40-yard line for a big gain, but it's now 3rd down and 5. Ballard finds Doug Lay, the trusty possession receiver. His 2nd catch today gets him a first down. Ballard again to throw it off his back foot, and he finds Demetrius George, the first sighting of him today. 2nd catch on the year. Robbie Ballard punches it in for the touchdown. And instead of being down 24-7, it's now 24-14. Toreros trying to come back here as we enter the 4th quarter. Get your 4s up, folks. The Toreros have been known for some great 4th quarter comebacks. Let's see if they can't pull one off today. They do get a 3 and out stop right there. Offense is back on the field. Deep shot. Riley Porter's got it at the 30. At the 20, the freshman chased down all the way at the 10-yard line. What a play. The big play receiver, Riley Porter, 3-star freshman, well over 100 yards receiving for his career now. And here is Bo Davis juking and getting into the end zone. Bo Davis with the score. I believe that's his 2nd of the ball game. And it's now 24-21. Bennett gets a carry. He is stopped for no gain. 4th tackle of the game for Luke Moss. Toreros get the ball back again after another Aggie 3 and out. Here is Darrell Ballard finding the tight end. Bryant open for the first down. And the Toreros in prime position here to take the lead. Robbie Ballard to the outside and all the way inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Ballard hands to Bo Davis. Davis juking and getting into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. I believe I said Robbie Ballard had a touchdown earlier, but he did not. All 3 of the rushing touchdowns have been the 4-star freshman fullback, Bo Davis. 28-24, Toreros have the lead, and they get a pick here from Brock inside the 20-yard line of the Aggies. In great field position to score yet again. They were down 24-7, and it was 24-14 as we entered the 4th quarter. And now the Toreros are rolling. Demetrius George finds the end zone. Ballard, his 2nd touchdown pass of the ball game. And that was a beauty, 17-yarder. And now the Toreros have a big 2-score advantage over the Aggies here in North Carolina. And that was just a perfect slant route, and that's a mismatch. They had a linebacker covering the speedy Demetrius George. 2nd down and 2 here for the Aggies. Wheeler is going to be dropped for the sack. And I believe that is DJ Payne. That's his 1st sack of the season. He had no stats in the opening game versus San Diego State. 4th down and 3. Wheeler to throw, right side. He's picked off again. It's Moody. Jukes to the outside. Moody down the sideline and in the end zone. Touchdown, Toreros. This is reminiscent of the UC Davis game that we just saw a couple nights ago, where they just scored a bunch of touchdowns late to pull away after being down for a little while. Great play from Moody. Oh my goodness. San Diego Toreros putting on a show here in the 2nd half. It's 42-24. Bennett, player of the game for NCAA State with over 200 yards. Moody, player of the game for the Toreros with a pick 6. On fourth down, Bennett is stuffed. And I believe that is Boone Johnson, and it is. The crowd is now starting to file out of the stadium. The Toreros with an explosion here in the second half, and Robbie Ballard with a nice carry inside the 20-yard line. That'll get him over 100 yards here today. And he's trying to hear the crowd, but there's nothing but cowbells. San Diego wins 42-24. Huge scoring output in the second half. They just exploded. I mean, that's all I can really say. I don't know what happened to the Aggies in the second half, but the Toreros had answers for every single thing they threw at them, and were able to come out of here with a win. 351 yards of offense for the Toreros. Pretty balanced. NCAA State only 21 yards passing. That is atrocious. My goodness. Let's take a look at the Discord pick'em, see which one of you got this right. NCAA State almost pulled off that upset, but here are the winners. Robbie Ballard, Tom Schaefer, Colin Northrup, Jay Ballmer, Chris Numa, Wooly Madden, Jack Brown, 4-star Commander, Jason Stark, Noah Regier, Daily Redding, Zoomer Speed, Tyler Chandler, Xavier Wilson, Seth Maddox, Demetrius George, Emmanuel Wise, Alexander Connor, Zach Pryor, Kelvin Jasper Jr., Bryson Shields, Nick Hall, Jay Washington, Wyatt Geddes, and Eric Taveras. Fantastic fourth quarter, 28 points, 4 touchdowns, 5 in the second half, and a shutout in the fourth to get away with a victory over the Aggies. Darrell Ballard, 214 yards passing here today, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He now has 2 touchdowns, 3 picks on the season to go along with his 2 rushing touchdowns. 73-yarder was his long today. Robbie Ballard, 106 yards, 1 touchdown. And Bo Davis, 7 carries, 30 yards, 3 touchdowns. And the young 4-star freshman with 65 yards on the season now with 3 scores. Robbie Ballard, almost 200 yards. Riley Porter, 135 yards today. The freshman receivers, I know there's only like 3 freshman receivers that we got in the recruiting class, but they are all balling out. Jacob Coleman, Riley Porter, and Anthony Numa for Savannah State. They've been fantastic so far for their squads. Take a look at the defense. DeMarcus Green with 7 tackles. That'll give him 8 on the season, for the 4-star safety. Bunch of tackles for a loss. This front 7 was just decimating the offensive line for the Aggies in the second half. DJ Payne, BJ Hall with sacks today. Brock, Moody, and Dylan Tong with picks. Moody, of course, with the pick 6 there in the fourth quarter. Pass deflection, a forced fumble. My goodness, what a performance. I don't know if I've ever seen an output of that many points that quickly for one team that late in the game after getting pretty much manhandled for the first 2 quarters of the ballgame. Doug Lay, 25 yards on punt returns here today. Moody, Davis, and Tong, players of the game. Bennett, Scott, and Morse, players of the game for the Aggies. And our next San Diego ball game, they will be hosting the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, who were 18th in the preseason polls. They are 1-2 currently, and it's just not looking too good for them. Their defense is dead last in the country. They do have the #1 offense, though, so I still think it's going to be a tough matchup for the San Diego Toreros, so we'll see how that game goes. But after that, they start their Pac-10 play against Eastern Washington in week number 6. And this was it for week number 3. So week 4, game number 1 is #1 Bryant, traveling to take on the UMass Minutemen, who are 0-2 on the season, looking for an upset win. We got a lot of good games coming up this week, including Northern Colorado at Sacramento State. That's a Pac-10 matchup. A little rivalry game going there. UC Davis is going to be hosting the Chattanooga Mocs. Savannah State is hosting the Hampton Pirates to start off their ACC play. That is going to be a fun one as well. We've also got VMI hosting Western Michigan this coming week. We've got, game number 7 is going to be the Dayton Flyers at number 10 Rice. Now, Rice has a nasty triple option. They're 1-0 on the season. That's a huge top 10 matchup. So look out for the Rice Owls versus the number 2 Dayton Flyers this coming week. And the final game of week 4 is Jacksonville taking on the Yale Bulldogs. So I'll see you guys soon with Week 4. Until then, take it easy, guys.